Woo! Let's get ready to podcast. Oh, I'm so excited because this week, hold on, I'm so excited I'm going to take a button off. You know what I'm saying? Here you go. Shit. Yes, by the end of the show, I'm going to be butt naked. Let's go, baby. I'm so excited because this week, no, do you know what is better than one cheeseburger? 2 cheeseburgers.
Double cheese.
Yes, double cheeseburger in the building, baby. Let's go. We have not one guest, we have 2 guests. Oh, hell yeah. Before I introduce them, before we crack on, I need to make a few announcements. We have a new Patreon. Melina Fio, thank you so much for joining the team. Hell yeah. We're building a football team and we're going to go and going to play Liverpool. We're going to win the championship. Now, if you want to join the Patreon, patreon.com/mikeyanek. £1 a month, you get a bonus episode of this show, you get early access and an exclusive podcast I do with my missus called Rants and Stories with Mrs. Now, also, follow me. I'm on TikTok, baby. I sold out very quickly. I'm over there doing challenges in a little crop top. You know what I'm saying? I'm dancing. Let's go. Follow me at mikeyanek and all social media at mikeyanek. If you want to see me do stand-up comedy live, which is crazy, follow me there. I have some dates. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that being said, let's get this party started because this week, oh my God, so excited. Let's see what's going to happen. Yes, let me take another. I'm taking another one, baby. Can I hold myself? Oh my God, I'm sweating like a preacher in a strip club. Let's go. Woo! Because this week, we have Dean, Coughlin, Amy, Lee, Owens, the Mild High Club Podcast.
In the house.
Is right.
Yes, guys. Oh, we did it.
Thanks
How are we
for
doing?
having
You all
us. Good, yeah.
How many pairs of sunglasses have you got, Mike?
So they're my missus glasses.
Okay.
I own 0 pairs of glasses.
How many she got then? Because every time I've seen you, you've got different pair on.
I'm not exaggerating, maybe 25, 26.
What?
Yeah.
They're
So
funky,
many.
them ones, aren't they?
Yeah, they remind me of a little biscuit.
A little
Or a
biscuit.
cracker, a particular cracker.
I thought like one of them tarts. One of them.
Tart,
one of
yeah.
them.
Your tart.
I have so
Tart
many.
glasses.
She doesn't wear them though. That's
Right.
the thing. So I'm just like, I'm just going to use them for the podcast. She was like, yeah,
Yeah,
just go
fair
for it.
enough. Make
Yeah.
some use out at the minute.
Creme
Right.
brulee.
How many?
Looking...
How's your TikTok going?
TikTok is going good. We had one video that... So I feel like Vanilla Ice. You know Vanilla Ice, right?
Ooh.
Vanilla Ice.
Vanilla ice.
Vanilla.
Yeah.
Vanilla Ice.
I can
Yeah,
play
yeah.
vanilla ice on the harmonica.
Really?
Yeah. It's literally like 3 3
Queen.
3.
That's
Queen.
Say
It's
it.
Queen. Yeah,
Four.
yeah.
It's not Vanilla Ice.
Well, that's not what the tab is.
the tab,
you
the
Google the
harmonica
tab. Yeah, it is. What are you laughing at? Defending all the harmonica players out there.
Right, I'm
It's-
going in strong straight away. Fuck your harmonica players.
Lost half of the viewership already.
Shit. How many patrons have you got to play harmonica, Mike?
So the thing is, no, hold on, let me just say, I feel like Vanilla Ice, because, you know, so he had a few songs before Ice Ice Baby. Then he had Ice Ice Baby, which hit the top, and then he couldn't follow it. Meaning, I did a few videos on TikTok, you know, just Instagram, like highlights from this podcast, right? They did okay, but then we had another one which hit 250,000 at the moment,
Yeah.
250K, right?
Nice.
And then I couldn't follow it. Then I just kept
Yeah.
posting.
What was the one that hit?
It was about, I actually have a bit about it on stage.
Was
It's
it from
about,
the podcast?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
with Liam Tuffy, where I went on a first date, you know, with a British girl, and she, you know, because she was like, "Where you from?" And I was like, "Try to guess," and she was like, "I need a clue," and I was like, "I'm European," and she said, "Okay, Filipino," because she thought that the Philippines is in Europe, so that's the clip.
Right, okay.
Right.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
I can't follow it, bro.
Yeah.
You know, that's why you here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can get up there. The idea is you're always chasing that one, aren't you? Because you get
Yeah.
one that hits big and then your next one gets like 2,000 views. You're like, why isn't that working?
Yeah, that being said, we had some soy sauce, so Dean, take those trousers off. Let's fucking
no,
go,
not
baby.
again.
Part 2.
Yeah, that video, that act of you dipping your balls in soy sauce
Yeah.
changed our lives.
Did? There's
It-
the context for
it
context
was-
for anyone.
His balls went into the soy sauce like a key into a door that unlocked our future. That's exactly what happened.
Tasty future, yeah.
I have no idea how that clip is like. How do they even allow it? Obviously, you cannot see the full.
I don't know, but it's had 8 million views on TikTok, hasn't it?
Jesus.
No, 8 between TikTok
No,
and
it's had
Instagram.
4 million twice on TikTok.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then 4
that's
million
true, yeah.
on Instagram.
Yeah.
12 million, really?
It's just
Fuck,
Just
yeah.
seeing me put my balls in soy
And they
sauce.
didn't even see the balls. Can you imagine
Yeah.
if they can see the package? Then
I
even
know,
more,
mate.
bro.
Yeah.
We'll be in a billion right
I'd
now.
have a million OnlyFans followers. What are they
Yeah,
called?
well-
Fans?
Yeah, well, maybe
OnlyFans.
one day we'll do the explicit.
Well, we done a second one, didn't we, on our Patreon, where it was like a guess.
Oh
Guess
yeah,
what's in the
it was
tub.
a blind taste test with his balls. So I got Tupperwares of like sprouts and what else was in there? I don't know, beans.
Lentils and that.
Yeah, and he had to put his balls in and try and guess what they was.
I thought that you mean like just like different type of sauces, so he has to guess what type
No,
of
it was
flavor
all sorts.
with his balls, and I was like, they're magical balls, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, that's
fucking
where that's where the whole thing come from. Because you seen a TikTok that said there was taste buds in there.
Yeah.
So it was like, see if
Which
we could
apparently
taste
there
soy
is,
sauce.
but they're not attached to your
They're on the inside, not the
brain
outside.
or something.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
So you can't taste anything on the outside.
Yeah, but you can taste inside.
yeah.
Sperm.
Apparently,
You've all
yeah.
been tasting sperm.
Yeah, finally know what it tastes like.
Okay, Dean, have you ever tasted
Go
your own load? You know what I'm saying?
Not my own load, no.
Oh, some other
No one
guys.
else's load,
Other guys'
you
loads.
You ever tasted a load? Let's just put that one out there. No, I haven't.
I haven't as well, but you know what the thing is? It sounds so. It smells so fucking bad.
Smells bad.
My one, I don't know about you, but mine smells just horrendous.
Like what?
Oh, it's horrible, just horrible. I don't.
What's
It's not
horrible?
horrible. Smells. My load smells so bad.
It has a distinctive smell, sperm.
Yeah, but it doesn't smell horrible,
No,
does it?
you need to get yours checked.
Yeah.
What's your
Is there
diet
a
like?
special doctor or something?
Probably go on embarrassing bodies or something. What's
me
your
load,
diet? What's your diet like?
I don't know. It's just like I eat a lot of oatmeal and cereal and stuff in the morning with
Okay.
milk because I just can't be bothered to cook
Yeah,
breakfast. I have a lot of protein shakes when I'm at work and bananas and stuff.
Might be these. Might
Might
be
the
all
protein
the
shakes, you
protein
think?
shakes and that. Yeah,
Well,
maybe.
how does your taste then? How does it smell? It's
I don't know,
fucking
ask her.
strawberries and
Quite
stuff?
good, yeah.
Quite nice.
As far as-
Pineapples. Get on the
Pineapples,
pineapples.
that's
Meant to be
meant
good
to
for it.
But on like sperm doesn't taste nice, really. Like it's a weird taste.
I imagine it's like eating oysters.
I mean, yeah, texture wise, pretty slimy. But I just can't believe like guys are so like disgusted by the fact. Do you know when you were like, "Have you never tried sperm?" And they're like, "Nah, that's disgusting." It's like, well, why do you expect all the girls to guzzle your sperm then?
Yeah, like you're meant to
if
like
you
it.
won't,
Yeah.
even just try a little bit. Just have a
Yeah.
little bit of yours.
Or just a little finger dip.
Yeah. A little appetizer.
Maybe, yeah.
You can guess the year and everything. Oh, I like this. Fucking, you know?
Yeah.
Like wine tasting. Yeah, exactly.
Smelly ale, whatever they call it.
Oh my God.
Undertone of
I'm definitely not doing
protein
that.
powder.
Like just a little in a glass.
Yeah. Hints of pineapple.
Where do you think that whole thing of coming on a girl's face in the porn movies came from? Because I don't find that attractive. I don't know what it is. It's just something like, it's so bizarre. Is it like the
Well, you know,
degrading person? What do you think
yeah,
it is?
it probably is. The genre of fuck me like you hate me, treat me like a cum dumpster.
Oh, that's therefore hashtag that.
Treat me like a cum dumpster.
that's
On
what,
TikTok. Just a bunch of people
I
just
think it might
dancing.
have been, you know, like it always has to go. It evolves, doesn't it? So like back in the day,
Probably,
I think
yeah.
it was all just like a bit of missionary, bit of that, and then it was like, oh, we filmed someone doing doggy. Well,
I mean, I
crazy.
doubt it. Kama Sutra's from back in the day.
Yeah, but it wasn't
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
filmed,
That's
was it?
wild. Well, no, because
I mean,
film
porn.
wasn't invented.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. I mean porn.
Okay.
Like he's talking about people.
You don't think porn started like...
I don't think you were getting cum shots on the face in the 60s.
What's the oldest porn we can find?
I
Pull it
think-
up, Jamie.
I think... Jamie.
You're gonna that's gonna be on like some sort of VHS. in a
I think the
car boot
20s.
somewhere,
I
innit?
think when they first invented like movies and video and all that type of stuff,
Yeah.
you know, films, 100%.
Just Mickey Mouse, like,
Mickey-
having a wank.
10 oldest porns in the world. Deep Throat. When did that come out?
1972.
No, that's too late. That's too late. No, no,
Nah,
no.
you're not getting
100% you're going to have porn before that.
no facials on in 1972. I don't think. What's that? 1896. Is that?
Oh, damn.
Let's have a look. Can you see?
Incognito.
Incognito,
Love it.
yes,
How
lad.
fast-
Let's
how
go,
fast
lad.
he went incognito as
Let's
well.
go, lad.
It was insane. No, I think as soon as you go incognito, that's when it alerts the CIA.
Can you see what it... Can we...
See what I mean? No one's busting on faces in this.
It's just the woman.
It's black and white, man.
It takes us like half an hour to take off all of her
Yeah,
garments, you
yeah.
know. It just
Yeah.
does the porn.
As soon as the ankles are out, the fellas bust his load anyway. He's
Yeah.
like, oh, it's so hot.
I'm going to watch that when I get on, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you
Can
know,
we
I'm
watch it
just
together?
intrigued, yeah.
Get
Do
me
you
all
watch
turned
porn
on.
together?
Nah.
I mean, we have, like, there was, say, one time we was in a hotel together, and this was, like, early day. Oh, no, it was in Amsterdam. And we was like, we put porn on the telly, and it was just halfway through really aggressive, and we was trying to warm up, so it was just too graphic.
Yeah, it was like we were just starting, and we turned it on, it was like, blah, blah, blah. And we were like, okay.
You know what is weird? When they have that close-up shot of like this dick and just
we was like, you know,
like, what are we doing here? Fucking hell, beating up meat. Like, what's happening?
Super
I was like,
aggressive from
I don't
the
like
get-go,
that, you know.
Yeah, so
I don't know about the porn thing, because I feel like watching it's not as good as doing it. Do you know what I mean?
It's probably like, I guess it can be like a bit of foreplay, innit?
Like a watch along, like play, like
like
do what
setting the
they're
mood. Like it's like foreplay for foreplay. Almost.
Right, yeah. And then you just copy what's going on.
I don't know.
Little play by play, what's happening
Maybe
on the screen.
you're watching, you get FOMO, and then you're like, well, let's go.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Is there any type of specific... No, hold on. How about this? What type of porn do you think is so obscure and so crazy that you think you should... And not banned. Obviously, you cannot just banning stuff doesn't work. But like, what type of porn or category you're like, what are we doing here? Because like, for me, I'll tell you for me, the whole furry thing, the whole people dressing up. I was like, because I was at Comic-Con recently, you know, I'm a like nerd and stuff, and I saw a few furries, and I was like, okay, well, these people, come on, what do you care? I mean, obviously they weren't doing anything sexually, thank God, but like, I don't, like, you're dressed in a Scooby-Doo, looking at a person dressed as a panda, and you fuck? Like, what are we doing over here? What is that? I think
a lot of stuff comes from, like, especially with guys, I don't know as much when it happens with women, but it happens quite young, and that's like where a lot of fetishes come from, innit? Like when they're developing, like you were telling me, like people who have like a foot fetish, it's because a lot of them like crawling towards the mum's feet and stuff like that. So maybe the fairy stuff's got something to do with, like, I don't know, toys they used to have or something.
Maybe they got humped by the family dog. Is it better?
All that,
fucking like it. Yeah. Fucking out. Scruffy's giving me a fucking bone. You know what I'm saying?
Fairy's a bit of a mad one, innit?
Yeah, that's the one that for me, I don't understand. Yeah. And also anything to do with piss, shit, or vomit. No, just that's the line I draw. No, I have zero interest in that. That's bizarre. That. How about for you? Like, what do you think?
I think anything when you see inside an arsehole, it's a bit much, innit?
Yeah.
You know, like when they stop having sex for a bit, and you're like, oh, it almost half out there.
Just a gape,
like, what? Yeah, why? Why do we don't need? It's not like a fucking gynecological exam. Like,
yeah, I don't see like what you excavating.
I don't know. It's mad, isn't it?
Digging for oil.
It's just
too,
like too much.
But
you don't need to see the inside of someone's arsehole. That's my line with porn, I think.
How about you, Amy?
I'm pretty, like, I don't like kink shaming, really. As long as you're consenting, whatever gets you off. Some people are tapped in the head and can't. Yeah, they have to have a wank as well, you know. As long as it's not kids.
You know, Mike.
You know all
these
about
crazy
that.
people out here, they need to wank too. It's not all about the same ones.
But
God.
as long as it's not like kids and dogs and horses and like, because people
the illegal stuff.
Yeah. Keep it.
Women are so understanding, because I'm in a relationship now for 2 years, right? And I'm just starting to learn about women and stuff, you know? And I was like, women are so understanding. Like, even this answer, well, I don't like to kink shame. For me, I'm just straight away, you know? Like, I'll give you an example. So there's a podcast called Your Mom's House. And they play some wild shit, right? I saw a guy. He had probably the size of this studio, this massive inflatable like pool or something, but it was very tall. And somehow he filled it up with all types of feces and urine. I don't know if it was his or whatever. And he had a full-on leather suit and he was jumping in it, swimming. And he was so happy, and he filmed it for the internet. And I was like, he should be on the list. But Amy is like, well, listen. I mean, come on, let's you know. He needs to come as well.
But I mean, he does though. He does. You know, if that's what gets him off, that's fine. Just I'm not involved. I don't want to come to your pool party. Like, don't invite me. You know what I mean?
Pool.
Yeah. Pool.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's healthy or advised.
Yeah.
There's like hygiene wise, don't recommend that. But also, you don't know what he's been through, innit? And then that might be the only way he
A lot of toilets to collect that shit. That's what he's been.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, lad. Where you find out? It was so much.
It
I
must
was
have been collecting it for ages.
Yeah.
It might have been like just pig poo, like from waste from.
fucking hell.
Now that's too far.
If it's my own shit, yes, but somebody else shit, no, we don't cross that fucking line. Come on, what is this? You know?
No, it's just there's just some mad stuff going on out there, isn't there?
But when I did OnlyFans and that, like I got mostly humiliation requests, which was like I'd never met anyone in real life who had asked me for that.
Really? You mean face to face?
Yeah. So
well, I mean, how do you bring this up? You know, if they don't know you, if they just meet you after like a live show, you know, the Mild High Club live show, like I really enjoy the stuff. You're so funny. Your stand up is amazing. I love the podcast. By the way, like, can you step on my balls? Like, how do you approach that? You know,
it's mad 'cause it was like laughing at Little Willie, isn't that funny?
Yeah, but that's it. Like, you kind of get to see everyone's secret side when you're in the industry, because people will tell you stuff that they wouldn't tell anyone else. Like, there was a guy who messaged me and he was just basically like, no one knows this about me. Like, I'm a normal guy, but call me a little bitch.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
While having his profile picture, like his face.
No, they make fake.
Okay.
They'll make dud accounts, or that's for Instagram or on OnlyFans. You don't need to really.
Because my favorite is on Pornhub when they have the comments and somebody posted there like James so and so and a picture of him posting, oh my god, she has the greatest tits. I want a gangbang to be a part of that gangbang. And I was like, what are you doing?
Who comment on Pornhub videos and that? That's a different type of person, innit?
They've probably got pools full of shit, haven't they?
But just like what, I've never wanted to stick around. Like, when are you commenting? I'm not commenting before because I'm here to get a job done.
Yeah.
And then once I'm done, I'm like, I'm getting off this fast.
Well,
I'm not sticking around.
You're going to put
comments.
some comments? Yeah, put up some comments, lad. What's up? Read it, Ben. What's happening here?
I wish I could suck cock like that. It's been 5 years. And I'm easily better than her now. It's right.
Oh my god.
See? Good.
Weird.
Goals. They have goals,
That's
you know?
it, yeah.
They're meeting the goals. Oh, that's too long, mate. That's too long. Come on now. What is this? Fucking story time?
That's so funny. Anyone who wants to play Call of Duty after you nut.
Oh, hold on. Pull it up. Can somebody read it? Pull it up. You took it
He's
down.
basically asking if anyone wants to play Call of Duty with him after they've come and give us a little PlayStation Network tag out.
Sometimes they're funny, though. You know what I mean? The Pornhub comments, sometimes they're funny.
Yeah. If you want to just go on and have a laugh, then yeah.
But when do you write the comment? Is it like mid-stroke or after?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
when do you write it?
Afterwards. So I imagine, like, some people, well, a lot of people I've heard have post-nut shame. But some people
Let's
won't
go
have
being a
any
guy,
shame.
yeah? I mean, usually, yeah.
But no, some people won't have any shame. Some people will be like, right, let's socialise.
I've done my job. I've done my shift. I've done my load. Let's meet some people. Let's make some friends. Because the thing is, once, I don't know about you, Dean, but once I, especially having a wank, I just get it away, get this filth away. I have nothing. I'm not like sticking around, you know what I'm saying? To like fucking read the descriptions and stuff.
Why is there so much shame around it? Why the guys have so much shame around
wanking?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I think it's because now when I'm with my missus, I'm looking at through the other, like, oh, I've been single for a long time and I'm with her. I think it's the whole fact of, I don't think there should be shame. I'm very open that I love wanking on this podcast. I share too much information on this podcast. They know everything about me by this point. Granny porn. I mean, I shocked your audience. Let's be fucking honest. They're never having me back, ladies and gentlemen, but it is what it is. I have 2 appearances on the podcast. And I think the fact is because you're by yourself and it's kind of like, because you don't announce it to the world. You know, it's not like I'm going to go and have a wank now. You're doing it by yourself, usually maybe like a dark room. It's one of those things. You don't go to your mates to be like, oh, I'm going to go home. Like, because if you're like, I feel tired, I'm going to go home and watch a movie and have some food, you can say that to your mates and you don't feel shame.
Yeah,
you're not going to say, I'm going home to have a wank, you know what I'm saying? It's maybe that's why, because you're by yourself, you don't have a missus or like a fellow or whatever.
Why do you think you don't? Because you'd be like, I imagine some people's like, oh, I'm going for a poo. Like, I imagine lads to say that to each other.
Yeah, but you don't come back out after having a wank, though. It's not like you're out having a bevy and you go, I'm just going to have a wank. I'll be back in a minute.
That'd be hilarious, though.
I'm going for a poo is different, innit? Because that's something you can do and just join the party again. Be like, oh, I've got to go for a wank here. Be back in a minute.
But if
Come back
it's
Do you think they're
stinking
gonna
'cause
judge you?
Mike's jizz smells bad.
Do you think they're gonna judge you how long you've been to the bathroom and stuff? Because you know when you're like, I'm going to the loo, and if you're like 7-8 minutes, you'll be like, oh, you're there for take a poo.
Yeah.
But if you're like, I'm going for a wank, and they literally be like, oh, he's been out in 2 minutes. Fucking
Yeah.
hell. Be like, oh, he's been there for 45 minutes. Do you think they judge
Yeah.
you?
Well, no, I don't know. Maybe. That's
I
what I'm going to
just-
say from now on. If someone goes, do you have a poo? Then no, wank.
That's a power move there.
Yeah,
Just give
it's
my
just a
contact.
wank,
I just
yeah.
had a wank.
Just wank
and I
all
was
over your
thinking about
bathroom.
you, just like looking dead in the eye.
I was reading your deodorant bottle.
Yeah. I think
think-
people should be more honest with it. If you're doing it, if it's the truth, then just
I think a part of it
Own
is because while you're in that state of mind, you go further than you would not in that state of mind.
what?
If that makes sense. So like if you're having sex or whatever and it starts getting dead kinky, when you're in the moment, you're like, yeah, I'll fucking come on your head or whatever. But then as soon as that's happened, you go, you've got come on your head now.
Yeah.
Oh, this is weird because you're not in that zone anymore. And I think that's the same thing that you be watching porn and there's so much porn. You go, I don't want to watch normal stuff. So then you start going down, oh, that looks a bit exciting. And then by the end you go, why have I watched that? But
Oh, we've all been there.
you got led
Dean,
there
we've all
through
been
just
there.
the darkness
Yep,
of
we've all been there.
whatever it is.
4 o'clock at night, just like, I want to finish.
Yeah, page 142, just like, come on, find something.
Are you one of those people? Because my missus, she tells me she has one video. Because we talk about, we're very open with each
Yeah.
other, right? So I was like, what type of
Or
stuff
like a go-to?
Yeah, and I was like, are you one of those? Because I open like 57 stuff. No, I just browse few seconds of each. That's how I am. I think most guys are like that. They want, like different stuff. She was like, I have my video. And I was like, what do you mean? She was like, I have a particular video that I always watch.
Same one every time.
What the fuck's wrong with this
That's
woman?
boring.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's mad, isn't it?
I've heard that my ex-girlfriend used to be that way as well. Like,
Yeah.
my ex-girlfriend used to watch gay porn. She was straight. She
I
watched
kind
gay
of
porn.
get that because men
Yeah.
watch lesbian
What?
porn.
I don't like lesbian porn.
She watched men bumming.
She was a straight woman,
Yeah.
my ex-girlfriend, and she watched exclusively men-on-men action. And I was
Yeah.
like, why? And she was like, well, it's kind of like my logic, to be honest with you. Like, why you want to have 1 cheeseburgers when you can have 2? It was kind of the same logic. Why do you want
Okay.
1 fit guy when you have 2? And
But
I was
also,
like,
like,
what?
if you're a straight man and you watch 2 lesbians, that's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just, you think, oh, that's hot because it's 2
I
lesbians.
don't like lesbian porn,
But the thing, like,
It's not realistic. Let's
Yeah.
be honest.
Why not?
Why?
It's not realistic.
Why?
Come on, man. You need to I don't know. There needs to be some pounding in there. You know what I'm saying? You need some dick in there.
Yeah.
What is this? You know what I'm saying? Because like midway, I'm thinking, what's happening? Are they gonna fucking, be like, fuck this. Let's go and like gossip or whatever. Let's
Is that what
fucking have
they
some
think
few
lesbians do?
mimosas.
Just gossip and have...
I don't
Scissor
fucking
and
know,
gossip.
man. The scissoring is, come on, it's silly. Just like,
I bet your scissoring feels fantastic. I mean,
Silly.
from what I've seen, the research I've done on it, it looks like it feels great.
I mean, it's been a while since I watched lesbian porn. Maybe things have changed.
They have
But the things I've
strap-ons
seen-
and that.
Yeah, but okay, this is gonna sound sexist, but can I say that lesbians, or at least the videos that I've seen, they don't really know how to give the little.
You don't have that lower back.
Yeah, man, you need
thrust.
It's
true.
jackhammer. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
They don't have the jackhammer.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like it.
So you like a real goer.
But you know what
That's
the
what
thing
you're
is, dude? I get the older I get, I care about storylines now. It's horrible.
Right, okay.
I cannot, you know how sometimes it's 6-minute video, so the whole video is half an hour, but they have only 6 minutes on X videos or whatever, and it's midway. I can't get into that. It needs to be at the beginning. She needs to come down, open. He has the fake pizza or whatever, and maybe, or the gardener, and she's over there on the tanning bed or whatever,
Why do you think that is?
I don't know, dude. I'm getting old. I start to get emotionally invested into people's stories and background. I like storytelling.
Right,
I need to know
okay.
why are they fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
big tits, haha. Come on, what's the connection here? Can't do it anymore, bro. I even start.
Quite wholesome, that, then, isn't it?
Fucking hell. I don't even watch porn anymore. Go
Yeah.
on YouTube and watch women try lingerie. That's my thing for fucking 3 years now. I'm not joking. But it's the best because they always pretend. It's never like, okay, guys, you're here to wank. 4 minutes, 57 seconds it starts. It finishes
Really,
at 8.
yeah?
No, they don't do that. It's kind
Oh.
of like, hi guys, so I bought this. It costs this much. Blah blah blah. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because
Are you meant to be wanking to this, or are they just doing like a lingerie haul?
oh wow.
I don't think you're meant to be wanking to them.
I don't.
Am I not supposed to wank to that? Shit. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go to prison now. Fuck it.
We've established you can wank to whatever you want.
I thought those videos were for people can wank.
They're all for you and your penis. I don't think they are, Mike. I don't think when they were making that, there was like, Michael like this.
But can you imagine if they're doing the video and they check the analytics and it's all women who literally want to see the lingerie and where they bought it, how much money? There's only one guy, just like me, just that's the best shit ever.
This guy always watches my videos for approximately 2 minutes. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh my God, really? I never even thought of that, to be honest with you.
I mean,
because they're so, like, these women are so attractive. And I mean, come on, those thumbnails.
It might be.
I mean, they're not stupid, are they? They know what they're doing, putting videos of themselves and lingerie on the internet.
But this is like, well, what if you're going to wear that? Obviously, I'm going to wank over here. Like, they might genuinely just be like, this is really nice.
No,
what
but
do you
what
think,
I'm saying
girls?
is they have to know that putting that on the internet where anyone can access
that's even
will
like
mean
a
men
selfie,
who are
innit?
creeps. Yeah. And people wank
a
over.
bikini picture.
Yeah.
Dean, how dare you? This is a feminist podcast. Over here, sexualizing female bodies. How dare you? Where do you get the balls from? Bring out the soy sauce, man. Let's go.
If there's any men trying on lingerie on YouTube, I'll wank to that if you want. Like,
Pull up a video, man. Let's go. Equality in this podcast. Fucking hell, that's crazy, because some of the, I don't know. Oh, okay, Amy, what do you think about this? So I think a woman saying that she masturbates, it's not like a taboo. Because when I was a teenager, we had this, all the guys were proud that we jerk off. The girls, if you ask them, they never say, right? And now I think there's like this new sexual revolution, a new wave, especially with OnlyFans and like, like online content and stuff where women can make a full-time living. What do you think of that? Do you think that's okay? Do you think that's not okay? Would you be happy if like a family member or whatever like was doing that? What's your view from a female? Because by the way, you're the first female to ever be on the podcast. So we're going to milk it as much as we can. We get all the information. Yeah. And then we have another female in 2 years. So let's go.
Well, obviously it was just normalised for guys to wank and it wasn't really for women. And like in school, it was taboo. Now it is normalised, and even on like Beauty Bay, which is a makeup website, they've got like a health section where you can buy vibrators now.
Oh, wow,
it's like that normalised, which is
good for you, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's good for depression. It like good for stress. But we were just not taught it. And that's just to do with the sexist past, isn't it?
The patriarchy.
But we're changing that. Changing that. One episode at a time, yes.
Wanks for women. That's what I say.
Good.
Wanks for women.
They always advertise it as massagers, those massive things, right?
Yeah.
But what are they? They're like dildos and stuff, no? You put them on your...
The massage, the ones...
Dean's face. Just like, fucking hell, Mike.
It's just like...
I'm a foreigner. I don't know any better, okay?
I mean, no, it's fine. You do you.
There's just a powerful vibrator, that's all.
Yes.
That's it. Because normally you'll get like the dildo or the vibrator and then it's just got a little rabbit on top, which is for your clit. Yeah. But the wand is just full. It's like a fist vibrator.
Look at you got some of girls. Go full fist in there.
Which is really good.
Do you think if men had clitorises, and I'm talking about the same intensity as a female one, like underneath the ball?
Well, do you know that because all life starts off as a female and then it develops into a male?
That's why men have got nipples.
So the woman's clit is your bell end. The clit is the bell end.
Really?
Yeah. And your balls are the ovaries.
What?
And that's why your G spot is in your ass. Because
just like women.
It's
fighting back, patriarchy, let's go.
See, that's another thing as well. Like when you're saying your ex used to watch gay porn.
Yeah.
Like it obviously must feel amazing because that's them having sex, innit? So to watch that, maybe that's why she enjoyed it, because they're having a good time, innit?
Yeah.
And then like you say, 2 cheeseburgers.
Have you ever watched gay porn?
No. I've seen it, but I've never like wanked to it.
Yeah.
But I've seen it.
Would you try? Would you give it a go?
I'll have a go if you want to go home and watch some gay porn. Yeah?
See what happens.
See what happens, and I might leave you, but you never know. I might really enjoy it.
He's going to be texting me, oh, Mike, let's do another podcast.
Yeah.
Unlock something.
Yeah.
No. We've got a business together. We can't.
We still do business. We just can't do pleasure. That's what it is.
That's funny. That.
No deal.
So tell me about this then. If men had clitorises, but it's like same intensity underneath the balls and stuff, do you think we'll? I think, and if men had multiple orgasms as well, like a woman, do you think we'll just? First of all, I will not be here. By the way, tonight I will not be here. I will not be here doing this podcast right now. I'll be home just TikToking myself. You know what I'm saying?
The thing is, though, you say that, but women don't do that.
Nah.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, it
Well,
doesn't.
she's here now. She's not
It
such
doesn't.
a fanny, is she?
Well, we have a 2-minute break in between the episodes. I don't know.
Out, yeah.
We're multifaceted. Like we've got different interests other than wanking. It doesn't possess our heads like it does seems to do for
The
men.
thing with men is,
it's horrible.
The whole thing men are here to do is to populate in it on a
Yeah, but
completely
so is
based
women.
level.
Like
I know,
men literally can't populate without women. So women are the same.
But I feel
and
like
women, like when they're ovulating, which is when they've made a fresh egg, and when they're super fertile. I've read a study that they want to cheat. Like they're more inclined to want to cheat just because, or not even cheat,
time
just
to get pregnant,
sleep with
innit?
multiple partners because then they've got a better chance of getting pregnant.
Yeah.
So do you know how men are always like, well, it's because of we're animals, we're cavemen, and we just want to fuck everything. Well, it's the same for women when they're ovulating.
but only that time of the month, though, innit?
Yeah,
Men's
but
like that
also
all
just
year.
It's
but,
horrible.
But do you know how like men seem to have had way more like research done into like and talked about it and it not been taboo for longer. There might be a lot of research out there that needs doing for women that just hasn't been done because the world's run by men.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
all
So
the
we might
science-
find out that, oh yeah, women are like as horny as men,
Yeah.
but they're just suppressed.
Yeah.
That
All the
might
scientists
happen.
are in the lab going, why can't we stop wanking? We need to do some research. Well, we can't research because we can't stop wanking. Like, yeah, that's why. I reckon.
So we have around 10 minutes to go before we film the Patreon episode. So do you have any inappropriate questions for us?
Yeah.
She's always got
Okay.
inappropriate questions.
Let me do the introduction and then we can do one inappropriate question for which we have to answer it no matter what.
Go
and
on.
then we can wrap up. Okay. So this is a one-time only exclusive segment called Amy's Inappropriate Questions. All right.
an
Whenever
intro?
you're ready, hit us up one by one. And obviously we can all
Who's
answer
your
it.
first
but-
one for?
Mike.
Yes, let's go.
I want 3 adjectives to describe your penis.
What is the objective? Was a what?
3
Describing
descriptive
words.
Words.
Yeah. Describe your penis in 3 words.
Does
That's
it
that.
has to be honest or it has to be like haha funny?
Honest.
Well, yeah, honest.
3 words. Big head.
The big head.
Bro, my
Is that
head.
hyphenated, that word?
My head, bro. My head is fucking bah, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah, man. We tried to do anal with my missus, and that's her words, not mine. She was like, "Your head is too big," and I was like, "Can I get a print on a
How are
t-shirt?"
you trying to do it, though? You weren't trying to put your actual head in, was you?
No, this head is big as well.
It's too big. I only do anal with regular-sized head men.
That's the only time I put a condom on my head. By the way, I'm not gonna put it on your show, but I put it on mine.
Yeah.
Okay, so big head and
So we're hyphenating big head.
big head.
Otherwise, there's
one
two
more.
words gone.
Oh fucking hell, veiny. My dick is just veiny. Cause
Big head and veiny.
you see this,
like
So-
that meme of
Yeah.
that kid where he's at the desk going,
Yeah.
that's what your dick looks
Because
like.
I'm very veiny. My dick is very veiny. Not on the head, but on the shaft is very veiny. It'll be hilarious
Okay.
if the head is just like pulsating.
Just, yeah. Like a big
Yeah.
brain.
Big brain, big head. That's it. Here you go.
There's your
Thank
3
you.
words. Big head and veiny.
Yeah, big head, veiny. Big head, veiny.
They're nice.
That should be that was my nickname in prison.
Big head veiny.
No, dude. Are we doing the same question for him and for Ben? Yeah. And then
no,
we can do.
Oh, do you want to do the same thing?
Yeah, let's do
All
it.
3?
Yeah,
okay.
let's do it. Let's do it. Come on.
I don't know. 3 descriptive words.
It's hard, that, isn't it?
Hard.
Hey.
Tanned.
Tanned.
Yeah. It's a bit darker. isn't it,
Tanned,
than-
apparently. I thought everyone's was, though.
Same. I'm
Yeah.
the
Slightly
same, I'm the
different
same.
colour,
My I'm so pale, but my penis is I don't know why.
What
So
sort of hue you going with? Like your glasses?
Sometimes it's dark, mate. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
been,
Depends what music you've been listening
came
to.
back from Spain and shit. You know, like my dick's been on vacation. I've been here. You know, like
Yeah,
shitty
yeah.
weather. He comes back
Yeah.
from Spain, fucking little sunglasses and stuff. Like, where the fuck you been, lad?
So tanned, hard.
Yes, he's hard right now as well. I can see it from here.
I don't know.
It's hard. isn't it?
Slightly no, that's 2 words. Slightly crooked.
Crooked. Oh, yes, that's because it's big. Bro, let's go over there like that. From the corner.
I'm hyphenating one. There we go. There's my 3.
Ben, here you go. You want to be in show business? Here you go, baby.
I get involved.
Of course you are. You want to be in show business.
There was
Long.
Yes, lad. Okay,
alright, that
okay.
one, yeah.
Hit us with the second one.
okay. So, Dean, what would you guess is your parents' favorite sex position, and why?
Why? Oh, the why's the worst bit, innit? The first question's all right. You can just pretend to make something up, but the why's where you really go into it.
What?
That's fucking
What
hell.
did your mum love about your dad's penis?
Big head. I don't know. Trying to think about like my mum's personality.
Fucking hell.
I'm gonna tell her not to watch this.
Yeah. She
know.
loves. She loves the heat, doesn't she? So maybe she likes anal, more friction.
What do you mean?
So hot
No.
friction.
I'll
Heat.
take them words out of your mouth about my mother.
I'm trying to help you.
I'm just gonna go for sweet missionary. Because she's
Plenty of
she's an
kisses.
angel. I
And
don't know.
caressing on the face.
I think, do you know what? Honestly, I think it would just be something like that because she's just like, oh, fucking can we just get this done? I've got loads of cleaning to do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Efficient
Just
woman.
yeah, efficient. Just get it out the
doesn't
way.
fuck about.
Whatever makes you finish the job quicker, get it done.
Yeah.
So
What about your
I
mother?
think so. My parents are divorced. They've been divorced since I was 7, but I think probably before that. How's it called when the girl is on top? Cowgirl, yeah?
Yeah.
Probably that, because my mom is quite small. My mom is 5 feet, I told you like last time, so probably that
Yeah,
one.
that's
Right,
hard
okay.
though if you're little, like on top, innit?
Mm.
Because you likes. Depend. What's your dad like? Is your dad?
My dad is my size, but now he's chunky boy now. But back in the day, he used to
Chunky
be
boy.
chunky boy. Yeah. We used to be slim and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ben, let's go, baby.
Let's go with the helicopter.
bloody hell, strong dad.
Fucking hell, lad. Your family is proper genetics, man. Fucking hell. Okay, last one.
So I don't know whether to do. What's the most surprising thing that's turned you on? Stunted you all.
I don't know. It's a hard one to answer that.
Yeah.
Because I didn't make a note of it when it happened.
I could ask a different one if you want. Okay, that
hold
didn't
on. I think it was, maybe I was in the 9th grade, I think. And then we started, was it 8th or 9th grade? I don't know in this country, but you start to study physics for the first time.
Okay, yeah.
I think 8th grade or something. My physics teacher, she was like, you know, maybe that's why the granny stuff, but like she was quite
It
old
will
and stuff.
be. It will be.
But she was not like a fucking fit teacher or whatever,
Yeah.
but she just had a massive ass, like well-shaped ass. And the first time I saw it, I was like, oh, wow. And I didn't know, like, because
Didn't know you were an ass man until physics.
maybe
Yeah.
that's the first time I was like, oh, that. And I was like, why am I attracted to my physics? I hated physics.
Yeah.
And like, she was not even attractive, but it was something about her. She was very mean, though. Maybe that's kind of like, yeah. She was crazy.
Yeah.
That was the first time I was like, oh, I didn't expect that to happen.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely that one, yeah.
I don't know on that one. It's a hard one because like my memory's weird.
Yeah.
I'll remember this in 6 weeks. I'll go.
There's another.
trainers.
Okay, so
You know what? Just record it on your phone and we
I'll
edit
send
it
it in. Yeah,
just edit
I'll
it.
remember it in a few weeks.
right. What's the one thing you'd do in bed with someone if you had no inhibitions? If you wasn't asked.
That never happens to me. I'm just happy to be there, you know? Like, I'm so happy to be involved. So I'm always like, you know.
No, if you had if you wasn't self-conscious about anything, if you just was the most confident, like nothing holding you back.
We tried recently little action, you know, finger me a little bit recently.
Finger in your bum.
I've never done that
Yeah.
before. Yeah.
What's your fi-
Oh,
what's
it
your
took
thing?
fucking ages to clean up, by the way, because, you know, I don't have fucking sprays and shit. I don't know how. Listen, I didn't use these guns. Let's just put it that way. No, because I'm self-conscious when it comes to
clean up.
Well, just, you know, putting stuff in there and just cleaning up. And I shoved a bunch of, how do you call it, coconut oil or whatever, cocoa butter in there. Yeah, I did that for the first time. It was all right. I was
Yeah.
Do you know
expecting,
what
I was
we've
expecting
got,
more. But
which we haven't used? It's like it slips over your finger and it's for going up the bum, but then it keeps your fingers clean.
Is that what it's for?
Unless it's for
I thought
like
it was
brushing
for-
your tongue. I don't
No,
know.
I thought it was for pleasure and
That's fucking
fannies.
funny.
Fannies.
Yeah, you put it on your finger,
Oh,
and then
yeah,
your
I've seen one
finger's
of those.
instantly better for fannies.
Yeah, I've seen one of those.
Why?
Because it's all full of ribs and bumps and
Well,
bobbles and that.
you can also use it for.
I didn't think it was a poo
asses.
guard.
Okay. Well, it's
I'd be
multi-
worried if your finger coming back out
multi-tool.
and that staying in there.
Yeah,
That's what
actually,
I'd be worried
Well, that
about.
can happen with the vagina. You can get
Yeah.
stuff can get stuck up there.
So what is your answer then to the question, Dean?
If I had no, and I don't really get the question.
If you had no like fear,
Nothing is stopping you.
yeah,
You're Superman in the bedroom, you know what I'm saying?
what would you go in and do anything different?
Nah, I think that's when I'm at my most confident.
Okay, yeah.
Having
Alright.
sex. I think
That's your answer, yeah?
I'm all right at that. I think.
Ben, do you want to answer this and we need to wrap up?
I'd go with the same, to be honest. It doesn't ask me at all.
Nah, fucking hell.
That's it. When I'm in that mode,
Yeah.
I'll try anything.
They're not giving up
It's
the juicy
afterwards.
stuff. Ladies and
It's-
gentlemen, that has been the Mikey Mayhem Show. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. Before we go, plug
worries,
anything
man.
you want to plug. Let's get the fuck out
Yeah,
of here.
Mild High Club
The Mild High
podcast.
Club.
Me and Amy. Mike's been on. It's a fun episode. Go check that out. We have a live show every month, which is like a talent show. It's a £50 prize now. From now on.
What?
Yeah, man. So if you know
I'm there, mate.
any talent, stand up, magicians, singers,
Unicyclists.
fucking anything, come down, sign up, see if you get on. We'll interview you on like a live podcast. That's always fun. And that's it, really. Hot water every Monday, open
Yeah.
mic night.
Yeah.
That's it.
See you
Go
around.
check out the podcast. That's mainly the
Thanks
main
for having us,
sell.
Mike.
Of
Yeah,
course,
nice
of
to have
course.
us, man.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.